everybody, this is Green Spirit. Welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to do another witchy haul for you. It's been a couple months since I did my last one, and I've been slowly collecting different items. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay guys, the first thing that I had to show you is I'm so excited about this. You might have caught a glimpse of it in my new altar tour video I did about a week ago. But this table that is hand carved, I believe it was in either in India or Nepal. I'm sure I can pull up the tag. But it's this cute little hand carved little table. I ended up going to those antique stores that I talked about in my previous haul video, and I found this table for $15. I couldn't believe it. I left the tag on for you guys to be able to see, but it's hand carved. It's absolutely beautiful. And the reason I know it's hand carved, it's because it says so on the bottom of this. And then this has like a 3-leaf stand that folds in, and then this top comes off. But yeah, it was a pretty incredible find. It's absolutely gorgeous. And now it holds my witch's broom, which I hadn't shown this in a previous video, but this is my witch's broom. It's a natural broom, handmade as well. I got that several years ago. It even has like whittling on the handle, and I paid $3 for it at a thrift store several years back. But now my beautiful hand carved table holds my salt lamp and amethyst crystal, and then I do prop up some cards here or anything else that I feel, because I feel like the salt is very cleansing. I prop things against it if I need something cleansed. Okay? Beautiful, amazing, wonderful find. I can't tell you how excited I was when I found it. Okay guys, so the next thing I have for you is this absolutely wonderful large dark mirror with gold leafing. This was $7.24 at a thrift store, but it was already on sale. So I can't remember how much the discount was, but this mirror was essentially free. I had gone to a thrift store, and as I was looking at some clothes with my son, lady walks up to me, says, "I have money on this voucher that from some returns I've done. I'm not going to use it. Would you like it?" And I was able to buy a bunch of different things and essentially paid nothing for them, or just a couple dollars. So very exciting find. It's absolutely gorgeous. I haven't gotten a chance to hang it up yet, but I eventually will. I was thinking about putting it right next to my altar, which is kind of cool. The next mirror, I also have this other mirror, and this one has a bit of a kind of dome shape to it. This mirror I found on the same antique store that I found my table, and you will not believe how much I paid for this. I kept the tag on so you guys could see it. I haven't pulled it off yet, but this was $3, guys. $3. Absolutely amazing find, and it was great because I'd found this dark one and then I found this one, and I love how ornate it is. Okay, so I'm going to put you down here, and then I'm going to be able to move on with the haul, the majority of the haul. Okay guys, so the next thing, where I found my big large mirror the day that I got a lot of things for free, I also found this absolutely gorgeous glass beveled printed glass star. I freaked out when I saw this. It hangs up, and on the inside it's got a place for a tea light. If you turn it around, it does have a crack in one of the panels, but you honestly can't really notice it. It's right here. I didn't really care. I just thought it was amazing. And I paid $2.74 for this. So exciting. So, I mean, come on. I was freaking out that day because I just felt like it was such a lucky day. Okay. The next thing I got, same day I got that big mirror and the star, I also found this absolutely gorgeous wall decoration. Again, it was in the same kind of style, very ornate. This is very heavy. This is some kind of resin, but it's a wall hanging and it's absolutely gorgeous. It's got all these beautiful flowers and leaves and little swirlies. This was also $2.74. I don't think this has ever been hung up because it still has this cardboard piece here. But what I'm planning to do is on the table that used to hold my salt lamp, I'm making a shrine to my totem animal, which is the crow, and I'm going to use this piece as a backdrop. So there we go. All right. Now I am going to show you. Okay, so I had gone to well, I kind of went to this yard sale on a fluke. I had gone, I think I went to Walmart, and on my way back from Walmart I saw a sign for a yard sale, and I never carry cash, but that day I had cash in my pocket. And so I went and I stopped by and I found these awesome Aztec plaques. This is the solar calendar. And then this one I have yet to be able to identify. But what's really cool about this, I mean, they're awesome in themselves. But I've researched these because they have the tags on the back. These are made in Mexico. And these, I've gone ahead and found them online being sold. And these are from the 50s, from the 1950s. They're vintage 1950s, actual Mexican plaques. The cool thing about these is, I know you guys probably cannot see this, but this kind of looks like gravel, like the kind you would get in a fish tank that's been put into resin and then put into some kind of mold. Come to find out that these are made of crushed malachite. So absolutely incredible. And I paid, what did I pay for these? $2, I think. Yeah. No, I lie. $3. That's what I paid for these. $3 for both of them. So I think that was just amazing. I'm going to go ahead and hang these up. I'm really excited just because I am trying to connect more with my Mexican roots. So to find this was really, really quite exciting. Okay. Next thing that I found, this is also a thrifty find. And I found these, you guys are going to freak. Ooh, look at that beautiful witch's ball. There's one. And I found this at one thrift store. And then I found a second one at another thrift store. And actually I had found a third one at the same thrift store I got this one. But it was in poor shape, so I didn't go ahead and get it. Okay, so this one I paid $3 for. It's a large one. It's got kind of this yellowish green color to it. What's cool about this one, and I hadn't noticed it until, just about a couple of weeks back. I had gone to sleep late. My husband was already in bed, and the lights obviously were turned off. And I look to where I had hung this up, and I saw this glowing. And at first I thought it was a spirit orb because I do see spirit orbs. And then I come to realize that this is my witch's ball that actually glows in the dark, which is pretty crazy. And then this one I paid $1.50 for. It's blue, it's knotted, very exciting. I like the blue, that kind of, what's this color? I can't think of the name of that color. Cerulean, there we go, cerulean blue. So, very exciting. Okay, next thing that I have for you is another thrifty find. This is, I'm assuming this would be like some kind of candy dish, but I found this at Walmart for $1. But I thought it would be a great offering bowl when I change up again my altar during the seasons. Or I could put some incense in there or some salt or something. But I really like this really kind of ornate. This is heavy. This is a heavy piece of glass. It's not painted glass. It's actual purple glass. So there you go. Okay, this is not exactly a thrifty find because what ended up happening is my little boy was spending time with his aunt and his 2 cousins, and my husband and I were hanging out together. And if you were to know my husband, he just loves to just take off to different places in nature just for the heck of it, which is awesome. Well, we were driving on this kind of road out in the middle of nowhere, and I made him stop because out of the corner of my eye in a big meadow I had seen this. He stopped the car, I got out, and I thought, oh, please don't be buried. Please don't be buried. And it wasn't. But I found this incredible chunk of quartz crystal. I mean, look at this. And the fact that it's shaped in a triangle really, you all know. You all know. There you go. It was just incredible. The energy off of it is amazing. He's like, are you really taking that home? I'm like, yeah, absolutely. And so I found this amazing piece of raw quartz crystal out in the middle of nowhere, in a field, in a meadow, blessed by the earth, kissed by the sun. Amazing. Yes. Okay, next thrifty find is this little box. I kind of fell in love with it. I kept putting it back because I wasn't sure if I really wanted it. I thought, do I really need this? But I kept going back, so eventually I was just like, I'm just gonna take it. It's what it is. It's a jewelry box, and I'm gonna put you down so I can show you while I open it. So it's an old little jewelry box with a mirror. And you guys have seen my travel altar video for my large one, but I thought that this would be an awesome pocket altar for my purse. If I didn't want to bring my bigger travel altar, I could just carry this pocket altar. So I'm going to go ahead and use that for this. I will go ahead and add different elements to here. Maybe I'll do a video on my tiny purse altar once I decide what I'm going to put in it, and you guys can see what I end up doing with it. But I really fell in love with it. I love how solid it is, and I love that it's got a magnetic clasp so nothing's going to fall out of it or, you know, accidentally open. So that's that, and I paid $2 for this. So if you guys are in your thrift stores and you see something similar, pick it up because I think it's a really good idea. Okay, next thing, I found this also at the thrift store. It's this beautiful, I'm assuming it's a photo album, but it's made of hardboard covers and with homemade paper. that's got all these leaves and flowers in it. And then it hasn't been used, you can tell. It's got all the sheets with homemade paper. Oh, look. Huh, it had a little sign in it on homemade paper. It says, preserve your memories, photos, clippings, poetry, or use as a journal or for art. Be happy, put flowers in your day. Tree-free real flowers made by hand in India and USA. World Paper, Hawthorne, New Jersey. Huh. I love when I find stuff like that and things that I thrift. So yeah, I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't know if I'm just going to paint in it and then put the pages in my Book of Shadows or what, but I really couldn't pass it up because I think it's quite beautiful. Okay, and then I'm going to move on to some, actually I've got one more thing here. That's actually an item from a thrift store. I found this gel candle, also at the thrift store, with all these beautiful seashells. This is a virgin candle, jar candle, and I love candles in jars. Can I say that? Someone had, and I'm assuming this was a kid, because when I was a little girl I had some obsession with touching these gel candles. And I'm assuming that when it was at the thrift store, somebody was like, oh, what does that feel like? And they stuck their finger in it. But it is a virgin candle. It hasn't been burned. I didn't care that someone poked their finger in it because it's just going to melt. But I'm really excited because when I get done burning this, I'll have all these shells to craft with. So I'm planning on using this as a water element representation, or a water element candle. So yeah, and I paid, well, this was $3.99, but the day that was the sale, there was a sale going on for 50% off, so I got this for $2. I know you guys are sensing a theme with my expenditure. It seems like everything's been about $2 or $3, which, you know, is an awesome thing. Okay, this one, I know this is so odd, but this I found at the dollar store. It is a bubble maker, but come on guys, look at this. Look at this. I know you see what I see, okay? I know you see what I see. I intend to use this as both a stencil, or I'm sure I'll probably do a couple of stencils of this, or maybe I'll go get another one so I have one stencil. And then this I intend to wrap in twine or yarn, and then maybe put some, or put it in a wreath, like add it to a wreath, and then decorate it, and it will be wrapped in yarn or twine, and then I can go ahead and hang it up on my door or in my room or something. But if you guys have a Dollar Tree nearby, you should go, because before summer ends they have these crazy cool bubble blowers, but I know you guys see what I see. So very cool. Obviously that was $1. Alright guys, now we're going to get into the books temporarily, and then we'll move back into other things. So I went to a thrift store, and I think a witch or several witches decided to go ahead and clear out their inventory of books. So I found several books on sale, and I of course had to bring them all home. I know we have discussed about how I don't feel a connection to the tarot, and when I reach 150 subscribers, I'm going to go ahead and give my brand new, hasn't even been used really, tarot deck to one of you guys. But I did find this book called The Only Tarot Book You'll Ever Need by Sky Alexander. And Sky Alexander is an author that I really like. I've read her other book, I think it's called Modern Witchcraft, which I really enjoyed. And so I found this, and I thought, you know what, maybe I should just give it a chance. Maybe because this author is explaining it, maybe I will try again, but maybe with a different deck. I do have a deck in my eye, but I haven't really decided to purchase it yet. But this was $2.99, and this book is normally $8.95, so that's pretty cool. Okay, next book. The Wiccan Year, Spells, Rituals, Holiday Celebrations by Judy Ann Nock, author of The Witch's Grimoire. I've taken a look at this book. It's kind of interesting. And then I also paid $2.99 for that. Very exciting. I love small books like that. Can I just say, like, little books like this that you can just stick in your purse? Love it. Next book. The Study of Witchcraft, a guidebook to advanced Wicca by Deborah Lipp. I'm really excited to find a book that claims to be on advanced Wicca or witchcraft. So we'll see how it turns out. I may do a book review once I get done through it. This was also $2.99 at the thrift store. This one I'm excited to read because I like DJ Conway. I have several books by her, and I know it's going to be a good book. Wicca, A Complete Craft. This is a thick book. Again, very cool. Also $2.99 at the thrift store. Alright, now the next books that are coming up, I did not buy at the thrift store. However, I have mentioned the site abooks.com before about how amazing their prices are. They're sellers all over the world, and you can get books severely discounted. I'm talking like $1, $2, $3 and more, but usually I have pretty inexpensive books. Oh, I forgot one more thrifted book. The Only Wiccan Spell Book You'll Ever Need. I've gone through this book, and this book is really, really great, really practical stuff, whether you're a beginner or more advanced, just really down to earth. This is by Marian Singer and Trish McGregor. Highly recommend this book. Check it out. This one, I think I paid $2 for this, or $2.99. So there you go. Alright, so now the A-Books. I got Everyday Magic by Dorothy Morrison. I paid $3 for this. Again, this is an author that I really, really, really like. I like any author that I feel like I can relate to and that are very, not so much in the clouds. Because I'm an earth sign, I think, I just have this I require my authors to be really down to earth and very grounded, and that's kind of the vibe that I get from her. So, there you go. And then the following books, as you know, I love to craft. So I did order a couple of craft books, and I know these 3 following ones are hard to find at a reasonable price. So I was really excited when I found these again on A-Books. And some of you might have never even heard of these. I know I hadn't, but this is Magical Needlework, 33 Original Projects and Patterns. This is again by the same author as this one, Dorothy Morrison. And it is an awesome book if you like to knit, crochet, cross stitch, that kind of stuff, which I do. I don't know how to knit, but I do know how to crochet, and I'm attempting to learn how to cross stitch. But it's got some awesome ideas, and obviously check that out. I mean, come on. And I think I paid $5 for this book, but this book is hard to find because it's an older book. Can't remember. Let me see when it was published, guys. This was published in 1998. So, very cool. Ooh. Okay, I've got another. These are both by the same author. Super excited. The Crafty Witch, 101 Ideas for Every Occasion. I'm so stoked to attempt to make this kind of lunar pentacle. Has really awesome projects with some color pictures, so you guys can see. This one, I believe I paid, I think I paid $5 for this too, but I thought it was well worth it because you don't really find witchy craft books. So, and this is originally $18.95, and this is by Will Polson. Again, this is another one by Will Polson, 101 Projects for Creative Pagans. Completely different. I don't know if this one, I think this one predates this one. Again, very similar style because it's by the same author, and also has pictures, color pictures in the middle. So, kind of cool. Again, I think I paid about $4 or $5 for this. This was also $18.95 originally. So, overall, really awesome with the books. Okay, guys. Now I'm going to move on. And I had shown my other deck that I got. Otherwise, I would have already brought it out. But I had gotten the Life Path Oracle deck. But I already showed that in a previous video, so I'm not going to be repetitive. But I did pick up this deck. If you are not signed up with, oh goodness, now I can't think of the name. I'll put it in the description box below. Or, I'm sorry, I remember now. Hay House. If you have ever gone to hayhouse.com, they are kind of an earth-centered, spirituality-centered site where they sell tons of oracle decks and self-help books and meditation music and classes and all that jazz. And I'm signed up through their email, and I get notifications when they're going to have sales where things go 50% or less. So I went ahead and picked this book up, or I'm sorry, this oracle deck up. I think I paid $3 or $4 for it. It's the Earth Magic Oracle by Stephen Farmer. This oracle, and I'm sure you guys can find lots of videos on this on YouTube, but it's absolutely gorgeous. Just absolutely beautiful. I've gotten some great messages off of it. Very of the earth, obviously, since it's earth magic. So, anywho, very exciting. And what I like about this, if you notice the back, it's got the daylight, and it's that you can see the roots. Well, if you flip it over, then it's the same. Kind of cool that way. Let me know, guys, if you guys would like me to go through my oracle decks, because it's something I've considered doing, but I don't know if I want to take the time to do it if you guys have no interest in it. So let me know. Okay, guys. So now we're getting to the good stuff. Like this hasn't been good, right? There is a metaphysical store that is 2 hours away from here, and occasionally when I go into Denver, I go to this metaphysical store, which is just absolutely incredible. But usually it's with my family, so I try not to spend a lot of time there because they want to go do other stuff besides hang out in a witchy store all day. But I did get this awesome bracelet. Now this wasn't $8, okay? This was about, I think I paid $25 or $30. Okay guys, sorry we got cut off, but anyways, I paid $25 or $30 for this. I can't remember, it's been a little while. But it obviously has the goddess, the triple crescent, and then on the inside And I've been wearing it every day. Now I feel kind of naked if I don't have it on. But on the inside it says magical, sacred, and charmed and blessed. Very cool. We actually ended up going into that store yesterday, and I got some copal. They're called Isis Books, and if you guys ever go, it's in Denver, Colorado, and if you guys ever get a chance to go, you should definitely go. It's a store that I'd always wanted to go to, but had never gone to, and then we finally went, and I was so excited. It's an absolutely gorgeous store. They have so much. It's probably one of the biggest metaphysical stores I've ever been into, and they have a whole apothecary section, which is really cool. So there's that copal, and then I ended up getting a little smudge stick. This is white sage, and it smells amazing. Okay, that's it from that store, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you this. I went camping about a week ago, and when I had gone, I went ahead and picked up some pine resin off a tree, and this stuff is extraordinarily flammable. You guys have to be careful if you pick up resin from a pine tree, because it will light fire really quick, or catch fire. This smells amazing, and I always take like little bags with me when I go into the woods, because you never know what you're gonna find. Next thing I went to kind of a Native American celebration, and I ended up picking up this bracelet. I really fell in love with that middle charm of it's kind of like a sun. I don't know if you guys can see that. There we go. And then it's got all these stones. Excuse me, I have to scratch my nose. And it's got moonstone. It's got, oh, it's dark in here. Smoky quartz, I believe. It's got adventurine. This is not turquoise. That's howlite. That's dyed blue. It's got sunstone and lapis and strawberry quartz, amethyst, obsidian, malachite, granite. This little chunk right here is turquoise. There's two different kinds of sunstone on here. There's regular, like the regular sunstone. I don't know if you guys are focusing. There we go. The sunstone, and then there's also blue sunstone on here. And oh my gosh, guys, I really love this. Oh, and there's what is this stone called? It's escaping me. I'm sure I'll think about it later. And that yeah, anyways, I really like it. Alright guys, and then we come here towards the end. So if you guys don't know yet, Michaels has started coming out with their Halloween stuff, and they have some truly amazing things this year. I mean, I think most witches go to Michaels around Halloween time anyway, but they're starting to they started putting it at the end of July, and they've got some truly incredible stuff this year. So I've been picking up things slowly but surely, because I know what's going to happen is if I don't pick them up now, they are going to disappear. So the first thing that I picked up, and oh my god guys, and of course I'm using their 40 to 50% off coupon every time I go. Some I've had the 50% off coupon, and then some I've had the 40%, which is kind of cool. This one I think I had the 40%, but check that out guys. Oh my god, look at this. Crow feathers in the shape of a heart little bowl, and it's like, it's dense. It's not like super light, it's not like super heavy, but can you guys see this? Come on, look at that. That's going on my animal guide altar, appropriately so. so freaking excited. And then also, again, to go on my animal guide altar. Oh, check that out, guys. That is a beautiful candle holder with a beautiful crow or raven on it, standing on a skull. Oh my gosh. I freaked out when I saw all this stuff there. Can I just say? Just freaked out. And then they have several skeletons out, and I intend to go back and get another one that has, it's essentially like in meditation pose with its hands at heart center. But I haven't gotten that one yet, although I intend to go back. But I did find this one. Cracks me up. Check this out. He's like looking up towards the heavens in meditation pose. I love it. And I intend to maybe, like, because I celebrate the Day of the Dead, I may paint his little face to be like the Day of the Dead style. And this little guy has a story to tell. I mean, I know you guys can't tell, but the day I went and got this guy, I got to the checkout and the lady was like, "Do you want a bag?" And I'm like, "Oh no, I don't need a bag. It's fine, I can carry him." Well, I carried him out, and as I was approaching my car, he slipped out of my hands and shattered. Oh my gosh, guys, I was freaking out. I was like, no! And he broke into 3 places. And I considered going back in, but I'm like, no, I will fix you. I will fix you. And I did. And when I had mentioned, if you guys saw the video I just posted on the card charm that I use wood glue for everything, this is resin and wood glue worked amazing. I mean, you guys can't really even tell where he was broken. And the area that you can tell, it kind of just adds to his character. But this little skeleton is a survivor. So yeah. Oh, and I forgot to show you guys this. I went to another thrift store the other day, and this beautiful, and this is, I'm not going to open it because it's so huge, but it's a beautiful scarf, and it's probably the biggest scarf I've ever seen. I mean, I don't even know, but it's got roses on it, and I paid $2 for it. I was thinking this is probably going to be on my winter altar because of the white and the black. Okay, and then finally we come to the end of my witchy haul. Da 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 da. Check that out. Oh my gosh, guys. Check this out. Just check it out. This is a candle. This is a skull candle. This comes from Michael's. And can I just say how amazing. They have them in white and they have them in black. But this is going to go on my Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead altar. I may or may not burn it. I haven't quite decided. I'm sure that I will decide up at that point. But I couldn't really pass it up again. Come on. Come on! And again, I may decide to decorate it like the Day of the Dead. Oh, and then I have one more thing with our Michael's theme. I also have them in miniature. So, that is it, my peeps. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video and this haul. If you did, please hit that like button. If you really enjoyed it, please hit the subscribe button to see any future videos from me. I don't try to do hauls drastically often. I don't spend my days just shopping, but when things present themselves, I am there. I hope you guys have an amazing night or day wherever you may be, and thank you for watching. I love you guys, and blessed be. Goodbye.